Hey guys, welcome to sportsreview.com. It is our best bet headed into the weekend, but of course it's only Premier League, so we are going to stick with Premier League. Then back next week, I think 3 of them: Serie A, La Liga, and Premier League will be back, and then hopefully soon after that Bundesliga. But we've got a full house today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello, Natalie.
And for those who are joining for the very first time, to the left, Alex, wave your hand. There's Alex. Alex is from, here we go, I'm going to click actually. This is Alex from needfortips.com. This is betting expert Bernardo Baltazar. This is sports betting writer Martin Green. And then we have got Stuart from tipsterhq.com. A full house. And we've also got me from sportsreview.com. Okay, so we're going to start off with, I'm going to run through all the matches. If anybody's got a surefire bet, wave your hand, make some noise, and let me know that you're the one that's got the best bet. Hull versus Everton, not one of the most exciting fixtures, but Everton seem to be climbing back up the table. They obviously beat Premier League champions Leicester 2-0. They're priced 1.91. Not a bad bet on the outright. Anybody have an amazing, wonderful bet for this match? Alex has an amazing, wonderful bet for this match. Go on.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on,
going with
Alex.
Everton. The odds went higher. I think that now they are around even. I think that Everton, they are on a hot streak right now, and they will win against Hull City. And I'm hearing my voice from the other end.
Are you? So okay, so you're going for the Everton win. I like the Everton win actually. We previewed this match, and that's the bet that we like.
Yeah, Everton to win the match. I think that it has really big value. You can double your money, and I don't think that Hull City is proving capable of doing any more surprises this season.
Yeah. Tumas is asking Everton over 1.5 goals. I'm guessing that's Everton to score over 1.5 goals.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah, also
I'd be up for that.
You go on there, Stuart.
I'd be up for that. I think Hull are a fairly leaky side. They're not particularly good, as shown by their position in the Premier League, I think. And Everton are a side that seem to be getting better, and they're just getting ready to spend some money in January, I think. So it could be a really interesting time for Everton fans.
Yeah. So all on the Everton win here.
Yes, I think that it's the way to play it. However, in my opinion, for me, it's quite a bit too low to play the money line at this price. But if I would play it, yes, I would be with the bookies playing the Everton win here. Yeah.
All right, moving on. Not the most exciting fixture, but it's Burnley versus Sunderland. Burnley, obviously, a completely different animal at home than they are away. They cannot win away, but at home they do win. I think they've got six home wins, playing a team who are fighting relegation. 18th place, just one road win. Obviously lost to Manchester United over the weekend, 3-1. But I'm sure it was a match that they were not predicting to win. I really like the Burnley win, to be honest with you, 2.45. Also like Burnley and the under 3.5 goals, comes in about 1.9 there. Sunderland have only scored 5 on the road. Anybody got a surefire bet for this match?
No.
Martin!
Hello!
Go on, Martin, tell us what you got.
I just have to go for a Burnley outright win here. They've been fantastic at Turf Moor all season. They've got 19 points at home and just 1 on the road. Their home form's immaculate at the moment, and they're playing a fellow relegation candidate where they're really going to need to take 3 points because they're not going to get many points away from home. So I think this looks a really good price on a Burnley team that's just really hit form in front of their own fans.
Yeah, Martin, right behind you on that one. I think it's an amazing bet. If you're worried about the draw for whatever reason, Burnley draw no bet presents a little bit of value there, about 1.7. Okay, Leicester versus West Ham. Leicester, they've got to step it up a notch. Again, they are the other team that have got 0 road wins, but they are at home this time. Leicester 2.15, draw 3.5, West Ham 3.6. We're powered by Pinnacle. Didn't mention that in the beginning, but yeah, powered by Pinnacle. All the odds that I am mentioning are from Pinnacle. West Ham don't travel well, and I'm just wondering whether this is a sort of like a home advantage. Should we back Leicester? They need to bounce back. Anybody got a surefire tip for this match? Nobody.
I don't know about Surefire, but I mean, this is a video that we did earlier in the week, and I was going for the draw at that point, and I think I'm still kind of leaning towards that way. Odds aren't, yeah, odds are okay, I have to say, but it's a dodgy one. I think it's a little bit scary.
Yeah, I also quite like both teams to score in this match, but it's low, 1.77. Okay. One on the fence here. Let's see. Manchester United versus Middlesbrough. Man United 1.3, draw 5.5, Middlesbrough 15. Manchester United seem to be stuck in that 6th position. And then obviously Tottenham's amazing win to Southampton, which Stuart boasted all over his I saw that. Yeah, I think that made your Christmas. You know, Manchester United just cannot get above 6th place, but they've got to keep trying. They can't lose this match. But 1.3 is very low value. Anybody find something they love in this match? No. Alex, go on.
I think that Manchester United are very okay, and they are on a good, really good road. I think that next year, from the beginning of 2017, we will see a very strong team of Manchester United. They little by little they will show that they are not a team for the 6th position in Premier League, and I think that they will win and they will cover the -1.5 Asian handicap at another 1.86 with the Middlesbrough.
Yeah, another bet I like as well, and also congrats Bernardo, your Surefire, the Chelsea in the under 3.5. After you mentioned that one, I was sort of like town crying around that everywhere, and I love that bet. And I'm just wondering whether this is a bet for this match, because, you know, say what you want about Middlesbrough, and yes, they struggle on the road, but they've conceded the least amount of goals, which is only 10. And I'm just wondering whether they're going to sort of like, although Manchester United seem to have remembered that they can score, I'm just wondering whether they will keep it below that under 3.5, and Manchester United and the under 3.5 goals 1.9. I'm just wondering whether that's a bet for this match. What do you think, Bernardo?
I think that if I am forced to play it, I will play it that way. I think that yes, Man United gonna win this. Most probably they're gonna win 2-0, 1-2-0. I think it's the result I expect here. I like the 1.3 to play in a parlay for this end of the year round of Premier League. I think that at home, well, it's very important for them to grab one more win, more 3 points, to see if they can get out of that 6th place that you spoke about. So Man United and then there's 3.5, 1.9. Yeah, not a huge value, but I think that it's a good bet too.
Yeah. Anybody else got anything to say about that match? Manchester United,
I think, yeah, one of our viewers says Zlatan to score in that match. I think that Zlatan has really good chances to score, and the odd for Zlatan to score anytime in the match, 1.8, I think is doable, and it goes with a medium stake.
All right, with the medium stake.
Moving over. This is one we looked at in the video, and I think we said at the time Manchester United to win 2-0. 1.8, I think it was around then. So I don't know what the odds are now, but I think that was pretty good. If it's still anywhere near that, I'd be happy with it.
Yeah. My only worry about, well, for me anyway, because I played that one last, and you know what I mean? And then the bloody Sunderland scored. They only scored 4 road goals, and they go and score when I play Manchester United with 0. So I'm not playing that one again. It's like if I get burned playing like one bet, then I won't play it again for like a couple of weeks. But then if I like win, then I'm like all over it, and I keep playing it until like Leipzig, like this, like, you know, under 3.5 goals. So I'm on that train right now. Okay, Swansea.
You can.
Pardon?
You can play against Chelsea and under 3.5 this week.
I can.
Yes.
I can. Well, I think that's actually one of my bets. I think that's one of my bets. That's it is. It is one of my bets.
I'm sure it is.
I told you. Okay. Well, we can move to that match. Chelsea versus Stoke. Chelsea 1.3, draw 6, Stoke 12. I really like Chelsea in the under 3.5 goals. 2.0.
Really? Wow.
What a good bet.
Well, the thing is, obviously, they broke their 1-0 sort of win streak that they were having, then with a sort of a 3-0 win. But I think we will come back down again. I think that I don't think we're going to see as many goals. 4 of their last 5 head-to-heads have seen the under 2.5 goals, and then 5 of those have seen the under 3.5 goals. So I do quite like the under 2.5 goals as well. But and I'm sort of looking at Chelsea to win to 0 as well too. But Chelsea in the under 3.5 goals, it just covers you in case we do see that Stoke goal. What are you playing, Bernardo, for that match?
Well, after listening to you, I have here a very strong bet, and it's Chelsea and under 3.5 goals also. 2.05 at Carl. I think that it's the best approach. I think that if you shop around, you can find it a little bigger than 2.05, and it's a great option. I think that it's the kind of it's a winner tactic last week, and I think that it's gonna win again.
Yeah. Okay. So who else is on Chelsea in the under 3.5 goals, or do they have a better bet?
I think that if you're going with Natalie statistics and trends, I think and Chelsea and under 3.5. But may I have also another option for this match? 1.85 for Chelsea to win halftime full time.
Yeah. They're actually not my statistics. I nicked it from Bernardo last week, and then I claimed it as mine on the other videos.
No, but you have for the last
Bernardo.
4 months you have this trend.
And who was Martin? You were saying something.
I'd have to go Chelsea wins to 0 in this game. I mean, in the last 12 games, they've only conceded twice, and that was against Tottenham and against Man City. Can't really see this Stoke side breaking down a very strong Chelsea defence. And, I mean, the way Stoke were shipping in goals against Liverpool with Costa back in the team, it might get you a bit worried with the under 3.5 goals. So I'd rather go Chelsea win to 0.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, but when Costa was playing, they wouldn't score more than 1 goal. When he stayed on the bench, they scored 3. So I bet if he's going back to the team, they will score 1.
I think that is also with the difference in the midfield. Kante was out also on last game, and it's very defensive midfielder, and he's gonna be on the pitch again. So. Yes, true. The Costa he can do 2-3 goals in a game, but I think that as you said, Stoke won't score, and that's 2-0, 3-0 gonna save us.
Yeah. All right, Swansea versus Bournemouth now. Bournemouth 2.62, Swansea 3, draw 3.5. Both teams in poor form. I think this is a difficult team. A difficult match to predict. The only thing, obviously, Swans have conceded the most amount of goals. I think 41 in total, 20 at home. But Bournemouth have only scored 7 on the road. But I think against Swans' sort of leaky defence, they should manage a goal at least. I kind of like both teams to score 1.7, and I like the over 2.5 goals as well, 1.91. Anybody got any surefire tips or bets that they like for this match?
No.
I quite like the Bournemouth win. I have to say, I think Swansea are a very poor side, and they've just lost yet another manager. So I think you've got them up against a very settled Bournemouth side with a very, very good manager that I'm sure Swansea would kill someone for, or at least leaves their right hand. So I think Bournemouth is a fairly decent bet. Around 2.62, I think you can get that for. So I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. Definitely look for a draw. No, but I think this has got a large possibility of the draw, personally. But anybody else got anything to say about this match?
No, I'm gonna pass it. I think that bookmakers are predicting dropping the both teams to score to an odd below evens. So I can't see many value to back anything on this one.
All right. And okay, moving over, Liverpool versus Manchester City. Best match this weekend. Liverpool 2.3, Man City 3.1, draw 3.6. Both teams playing for points, playing for second place. Must win for both. Both have got goals in them. I think this could be. Sometimes it has the negative effect and it ends in like a 0-0 draw, but I think this one will see goals. Martin, I know you're on the same page as me because we previewed this match earlier. Go on, tell us your thoughts.
Well, yeah, definitely. I think this game should have goals all over it. I mean, be very disappointed if it didn't. Liverpool games have seen more goals than any other teams this season in the Premiership. They attack with a really gung-ho style of play, and they leave lots of gaps at the back. So I think both teams should score. I can see there being over 2.5 goals. I think those both look good bets, although the price is quite low on both of them. I think on the outrights, I'd be leaning towards Liverpool because they've looked very convincing of late, whereas Man City have looked a bit unconvincing in their wins. So I'd be looking at Liverpool and Liverpool and both teams to score at 4.5.
Yeah, that's a point actually. Okay, so who is on Liverpool's side? Martin, yes. Anybody else on Liverpool?
Yeah.
Alex, Stuart.
Everybody's on Liverpool. Everybody's
Really?
on Liverpool.
Yeah, I think that's where the value is. I think there's
Yes.
massive value on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Draw no bet
Because
option.
Liverpool home,
Draw-
Liverpool home, they are big power in the last seasons, and plus that in the last 5 years we saw over 2.5 goals in every match between these two teams. So I think that both teams to score in the over 2.5, it has a really good value. First of all, I think what Bernardo said, Liverpool with draw no bet to cover ourselves with a draw is perfect. And why not a better value? I think it comes around 4.2. Both teams to score in both halves.
Okay, awesome stuff. Nigel is just contacting me on Skype. I told him to come in. He was like, come in and join in the party. Let's get us all here. Okay. Southampton versus West Brom. I've got this is like my only no bet one, I have to say. Obviously Saints come from a very sort of disappointing 4-1 Tottenham defeat on Wednesday. Obviously not
Disappointing.
I know
Who's it
exactly.
disappointing for?
Well, for everyone, isn't it?
Some of us thoroughly enjoyed it.
So I don't know what to go for. Has anybody got any leans on here? Is this a sort of a no bet match? Stuart.
I think that
Yeah,
Go on.
this is one of mine, I have to say. I think there's some really good value on the draw here. Bookies, William Hill, 3.75 for the draw. Pinnacle, one of our favourites, 3.72, so they're not far off. I think that's really, really good odds for that match. 50% of the recent games between these two have finished in the draw. So why not go for it? Those odds, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm just one of those, I don't like playing draws. I can play the draw no bet. I don't know why I don't like playing the draw. I know it's one of the 3 outcomes, but it just scares me playing the draw. I don't know why. Anybody else got another, anything else that they're looking at?
No, I agree with Stuart. I think that we have some value on the West Brom side that covered the draw. That is a winner, like West Brom plus 0.75 or a double chance or plus 163. I'm also not capable and of play directly the draw, or if I do it, I will do it with just a small stake there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually, just going back to the Liverpool and Manchester City match, someone's asking Liverpool over 1.5 goals, 1.91. I would say yes.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted.
Tempted.
Yeah.
Anybody else tempted, or a yes or
yes,
a no?
It's that hard, of course. I think that as value, I think that Liverpool gonna win the game, and we're gonna see over 2.5, or the best line is over 2.75 in my opinion. 185, 186. It's good. I think that 3-4 goals. It's the minimum we can expect from these two strong offensive sides. And value on Liverpool. So I didn't say it, but I like very much the both combinations of Martin, Liverpool and both teams to score, or Liverpool and over 2.5 goals. I think that those combined bets offered by European bookies are good to take on this one. Yeah.
All right, and then just quickly back on the Southampton West Brom plus 0.5. Well, I suppose if we're all going for a draw, that's probably kind of the direction you should be going in, right?
Yeah. I think that yes. If you don't want to risk the draw, West Brom double chance. Well, I can shake here, but it should be around not so high as the draw. So, but 2.3, something like that. Let me just possible a little more. Let me check the best odds. 224. Pinnacle. So 224 Pinnacle, West Brom, Blues draw, double chance.
All right. Watford versus Tottenham.
Yeah.
I'm going to just go straight over to Stuart here. What have you got?
I'm a little bit concerned about the Spurs defence. I have to say, if Toby Alderweireld is still out with that back injury, Jan Vertonghen is suspended for this one. Carl Walker's suspended for this one. Haven't looked at the odds on this. This isn't one of my selections, but I think there's a good chance of both teams to score. I've been looking at both teams to score, I think, on this one instead of actually looking for a winner. Obviously, I'm looking for Spurs to win, but I'm completely biased, so, you know.
Yeah. But also, though, Watford are a strong home team, and Tottenham don't travel well. You know, they've 3 road wins compared to 7 home wins. So that might be, you know, for somebody who is looking to play the Tottenham win, I don't think there's enough value there, which is sort of considering Tottenham's away form. I like both teams to score as well. That is my bet, 1.95. I think we're going to definitely see goals from both sides. Anybody else got a tip for this match?
Yeah.
Over 2.5 goals, 2.1 with Paddy Power. I think that they're very good.
Yeah. Martin, what about you? You've been a little quiet over there.
I think Harry Kane to score at any time. 2.1 looks very good. He's been in excellent form of late, banging in the goals, and he had a very good performance in their last match. He's the
penalty aside.
Although that was a pretty bad diver. I saw the pitch; it really did cause his leg to shoot up. But he's quite a mentally strong player, and I think he's the type to bounce back by getting back on the score sheet. And haven't been very impressed with Watford's defence of late, so I think he'll have a few opportunities to score. So that looks good. And I think Tottenham can do it. I think they should have too much going forwards for Watford. So Tottenham minus 0.75 on the Asian handicap at 1.91 looks pretty good to me.
All right. Anybody else got anything they love for this match?
No, just both teams to score for me.
Yeah, same here. All right, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. We have an Arsenal fan here. Martin, any bets that you love for this match?
I think a lot will depend on the starting lineup. I think if Mustafi's playing at the heart of the Arsenal defence, that could change everything, because without him been really, really struggling and really leaking goals, Gabriel hasn't really filled in very well. So if he's playing, I'd fancy Arsenal minus 1.75 on the Asian handicap at 2.22. If he's not in there, I'd be a bit more wary about that. And then I'd maybe be looking at Arsenal and both teams to score at 3.1.
Oh, really? Both teams to score? Yeah, I'm looking. You rarely see more than 3 goals in an Arsenal match. I'm just wondering, Arsenal in the under 4.5 goals presents us sort of like a touch of value at 1.65. Anybody got anything else that they like for this match?
Both teams to score. Both teams to score. You can get 1.95 with Bet365, which is pretty good, I have to say. Arsenal, they're still a little bit weak when it comes to defending crosses, certainly if Mustafi isn't playing. And in Benteke, Crystal Palace have got a player who's great at attacking crosses. So, you know, there's goals in this match, I think. Probably not a huge number. Probably a 2-1 win for Arsenal. Oh, hate saying that. But, you know, I think we could see both teams to score and an Arsenal win. But I would just stick to both teams to score for myself.
Would you? Okay. What about you, Bernardo?
Well, I think it's going to be an over. I don't have many value to play it. I had to go up a line over 3.0. I think at this price it doesn't deserve it, but I will probably take something live here. I'm expecting goals, at least 3 on this game. Crystal Palace can open a lot their defense, and Arsenal can cover the over just by themselves here. But I also think that Crystal Palace can score a goal. So my option would be on the over. Over.
All right. We got a couple of questions here, and actually, because I don't know this question, I do know. Obviously, Stuart is a Tottenham fan. Martin is a Arsenal fan. Bernardo, you are a Porto fan.
Yeah. Porto.
Alex, I don't know what fan you are.
No,
Still.
I'm not a fan anymore. I like football. From Premier League, I'm in love with Liverpool. From Bundesliga, I'm with Dortmund. Depends, you know.
Yeah.
And from Portuguese league, it's completely Porto.
Yeah.
From Portuguese league, I'm with.
Do Bernardo, do you have like a Premier League team that you like?
Yes, where Mourinho is.
Oh yeah.
I'm always with Mourinho.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so this brings us to our final part. And Bernardo, I do have to ask you that we've got a lot of people asking you about a Portuguese tip for tonight's games.
The cups, yeah.
No,
The
I think
cups.
that's the only reason why everyone watches this, by the way, is for your Portuguese tip at the end.
Well,
You'll make this show a lot quicker just by just telling us what your tip is.
No, we are with some luck lately, but no, I don't have any tip for the Portuguese League Cup. They're gonna play today, it's true, but well, not a huge value to play, so it's a skip for me tonight.
It's a skip. Okay, sorry guys, it is a skip. There's not enough value, but we are going to give you our surefire bet and then our 2-team parlay. So Martin, actually, you're new to this. You give it the best tip, basically that you would stake your life on for the weekend, and then a 2-team parlay. So you've got to choose wisely.
Oh God, stake my life on. This is okay.
You can be the last one if you want, so you can really think about it.
I'll go first, so it doesn't sound like I'm copying anybody.
Okay.
My top tip would have to be Everton to beat Hull away. I think that's just a really, really good price.
Nice.
Everton are in good form at the moment, and Burnley are just, Hull are just conceding lots of goals. So I'd go for that. And my 2-team parlay would be Everton and Chelsea.
Everton and Chelsea. All right, Stuart.
I'm with Martin. I have to say, I think the top tip is definitely an Everton win against Hull. I think that's pretty much as close to a banker as you're going to get. And just to keep things interesting, I'm going to go for a Merseyside double. So I'm going to go for a Liverpool win against Manchester City, and again keep the whole loss against Everton. So Everton to win, Liverpool to win, Merseyside double.
There you go, Bernardo. Over to you.
Well, I'm gonna steal you now. So Chelsea and under 3.5 goals is gonna be my bet, my single one. And the parlay. Well, I have to say that I'm gonna stay with also with Chelsea to win. It's gonna be 3 teams: Chelsea, the double chance of Everton, and also over 2.0 on Liverpool versus Man City.
Okay, Alex.
I'm laughing because one of the viewers said, "I'm sure Stuart's double tip would be 1.3 total odd."
It's very tempting.
I don't think you would. Which one did you go for again, Stuart? You went for?
I went for Everton to beat Hull and for Liverpool to beat Manchester City. So Merseyside double.
Very courageous, yeah. Very courageous. Yeah.
Go big or go home.
My banker for this round comes from the clash, Liverpool with Manchester City, both teams to score in the over 2.5 goals, combined odd. My double, it will be Tottenham with Chelsea to win the matches, direct win.
Okay. My banker is definitely Chelsea and the under 3.5 goals. Sorry, Bernardo, I'm nicking that one from you. I really like that bet, 2.05. And then I would say that my double would have to be Everton, and I'm just going to go for my team, Manchester United, as a double.
We forgot about the United after all. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I've got to go because right now is the odds couple, and then Martin and Alex, I'll see you, I've got to wait for them to finish. That'll be 15-20 minutes, and then we'll film our 2 other matches after that. So thank you so much, everybody, for all your tips, for you guys watching, your comments, everything. Stay tuned. We'll be back next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great time.